Hello and welcome to this edition of the Power Circuit program, brought to you by the Transmission Company of Nigeria, TCN. This utility company will continue to keep you informed about its mandate of managing the national electricity grid and wheeling bulk power nationwide. I am Amara Agogoisi and I'm taking you through this session. Federal government leading more power sector cooperation, says Minister of Power, Engineer Abubakar D. Aliyu. TCN, Benin Disco, strengthening ties on electricity supply services. We have a special report on power transformer regeneration. According to TCN officials who are experts in this electrical engineering field, this process is to remove sludges and old oil from a power transformer to optimize its operation. TCN executed this recently at its 330 132 kilovolts Oshobo substation in Osun State. Keep it up with us on the Power Circuit. The Minister of Power, Engineer Abubakar D. Aliyu, has restated the efforts of the federal government of Nigeria as it takes enviable lead for power sector cooperation in the Committee of Nations. Part of these efforts is the collaborations with the UK-Nigeria Infrastructure Advisory in a bilateral cooperation with the Arab Republic of Egypt. According to a statement from the Minister's office, he lauded the collaboration between Nigeria and the United Kingdom during a routine visit of a team of UK-Nigeria Infrastructure Advisory Fund, UK-NEF, to his office in Abuja. The team was led by the Managing Director, Professor Chidebere Onya. During the visit, the power team lead, Mr. Frank Edozie, made a presentation on various power sector programs and interventions of the UK-NEF, which partners with the Nigerian government to improve the delivery and management of infrastructure. Engineer Aliyu also received a courtesy visit from the Ambassador of Egypt to Nigeria, His Excellency Ihab Awab. The meeting is also a follow-up to the minister's official visit to Egypt in January. Nigeria and Egypt made a commitment to enhancing bilateral cooperation in the areas of electricity and renewable energy. The minister, during his visit to Egypt, signed a bilateral agreement on the cooperation as well as understudied some power systems in the country, including a power transformer manufacturing factory. The management of the Transmission Company of Nigeria, TCN, that of the Benin Electricity Distribution Company, BEDC, have strengthened their ties towards improving on electricity supply services. TCN has continued to demonstrate its collaborative efforts with its customers as well as operators in the Nigerian electricity supply industry, NESI. To this end, the Regional Transmission Manager, Benin Region of TCN, Engineer Isaac Okwe, led his team to pay a courtesy visit to the management of BEDC at the DISCO's headquarters in Benin. At the meeting, the participants discussed the status of interface projects and other areas of collaboration that would further enhance TCN-Benin DISCO collaboration. Officials of both electricity utility companies agreed that this proactive step will ensure continued seamless delivery of quality bulk electricity to distribution load centers in Delta, Ondo, and Ekiti states. Let's take a break. The Power Circuit will be back.
Oh my God, what caused this fire? Eh? Hey, God help us. Assuming this thing happened in the night, Nobody from this building would have come out alive.
Madam, hey, this is why we have warned landlords not to erect structures under the high voltage lines. If this high voltage line fell on the ground, nothing would have happened. But because this structure has been wrongly erected and the high voltage line fell on it, that is why whatever has happened has happened. We advise landlords to always consult the Transmission Company of Nigeria on their safety compliance on the right of way, so that something like this does not happen again.
Oga, we are talking of burnt house and you are talking of right of way. What is right of way and safety compliance?
Safety compliance simply means before erecting any structure around any electricity tower or line, there are safety distances you must adhere to. These safety distances are 25 meters on both sides of the electric tower in the case of a 330 kV, 15 meters on both sides of the electric tower in the case of a 132 kV, and 7.5 meters on both sides of the electric tower in the case of a 33/11 kV. These stipulated safety distance instructions are what we call right of way. If these simple, basic safety distances are adhered to, trust me, there will be less loss of property and lives resulting from cut transmission lines.
Visit Transmission Company of Nigeria office nearest to you for your safety regulations before erecting structures. Let us save lives and properties and build a stronger Nigeria. This message is from the Transmission Company of Nigeria, TCN, transmitting electricity in the most efficient and effective manner.
Have you heard of power transformer regeneration maintenance? Well, it is a routine exercise by the Transmission Company of Nigeria, TCN, to replace contaminated oil in some existing transformers to optimize their operational capacities. There was a practical execution of this activity at the 330-132 kV Oshobo substation in Osun State. And the Power Circuit tells you the exciting story.
This is the switchyard of the 330-132-33 kV Oshobo transmission substation in Osun State. A 42 90 MVA 330-132 kV power transformer in this facility under Oshobo sub-region is about to be optimized through a routine maintenance activity.
Right at the administrative office of the Oshobo sub-region of TCN, the Power Circuit team had an interaction with the Assistant General Manager Transmission, Oshobo sub-region, Engineer Kolade Adelakun. He speaks about the maintenance activity that was executed at the Oshobo substation. Catch up with the process in this informative interview. The Transmission Company of Nigeria, TCN, has executed a power transformer regeneration activity at the Oshobo substation. What prompted this?
When transformers are newly installed, the oil inside the transformer are very new. All their chemical properties are intact. What is the oil in the transformer used for? It's a coolant and it's an insulator. By an insulator, it has some dielectric properties that makes the transformer to be safe, not shocking, not conductive, not bursting, not catching fire. So this oil, day 1, day 2, day 3, as the transformer ages, these properties start to deteriorate, and it will be coming, the oil will be getting acidic. Now, we need to do regeneration to remove this acidity and oxidation byproducts. When this thing is deteriorating, you have water and oxidation byproducts getting created inside the oil. In fact, engineers will say the oil is getting cracked. You're going to have sludges in the transformer oil. So we have to now do something to bring back that oil to the former state it was when it was brand new. So we attempt to bring back the oil to a very good state as it was when it was new. That is what regeneration does. So it tends to heat it up and do some filtration and some heating, removal of the water, removal of the oxidation byproducts, removal of the sludges, and then you get the oil back to its original form.
What is the impact of this exercise for this substation?
All these switchgears and equipment, power transformer for now, in our own scenario now, they need to be in service to be able to perform their required duty. What's the duty of the transformer? It transforms the high voltage that we are receiving. This particular transformer we're talking about is in Oshobo here, we're talking about 4290 MVA 330/132 kV transformer. So we need to transform it from 330 to 132 and push it to the 132 kV side so that it can supply maybe the 132 kV customers, or the high BDC when it is transformed again from 132 to 33 kV. Now, for it to be able to do that form, it must be healthy, it must be intact, it must be accurate, it must be in the normal format. If you have all these sludges, water, oxidation byproducts, cracking of the transformer oil, the transformer has been equipped with some certain protective devices that will initiate their tripping off. You cannot have all those problems and the transformer is still healthy. In fact, if those protections are not there, the transformer can catch fire. Anything can happen. So, as long as all those sludges and water and byproducts are there, the protective device that has been designed to monitor its health is going to trigger it and it's going to trip off. So the transformer cannot even be in service. Any moment it senses this problem, it's going to trip off. It can trip off on Bucos protection, can trip off on differential protection, can trip off on restricted headfort protection. Because you see, we have windings in the transformer. The windings themselves are insulated by the oil. So, you know, the windings are in a tank. The tank is iron in a way. So, but the oil is shielding the winding from the tank. Otherwise, there will be sparks and there will be problems. So, we need this oil to be in good state. Regeneration is to ensure that as the transformer ages, this transformer should be about 40 years old now. So it's of age, and so the TCM management has deemed it fit to organize for its regeneration, and that's good. I'm sure the regeneration is completed now. That transformer is as good as new.
What is the appraisal of the job done on the transformer?
Beautiful. Good. excellent. We have a very fantastic management at the upper level now, and they are doing great work. I give it to them.
You just heard from Engineer Delacun, who is the Assistant General Manager Transmission at the Oshobo sub-region of TCN. He has told the proactive actions of the management of TCN in upgrading and optimizing power transformers and other equipment for improved bulk power evacuation nationwide.
The process of the power transformer regeneration was executed with utmost care by the officials as they keenly monitored every aspect of it.
The special report on power transformer regeneration exercise continues in a moment. Don't go away.
$6.5 there.
Guys, I have a business that can change our lives.
Business?
Business that can change our lives.
Guys, if money is involved, I mean, take it.
But you don't know the kind of business.
I mean,
Business is business.
okay, my guy. That's you. I mean, man.
Real money. And there's a big market for it.
Wait, is it vandalism that you have brought me here to do?
Yes!
Something that can take me to jail. Something that can destroy our economy and spoil what the government wants to achieve.
Real money.
I can't. See this man. I can't.
Even you.
Shut up your mouth. I will never go to jail. Vandalism. God forbid. God forbid.
Look at the people I want to help.
I beg you.
Please, Oga, I beg you. I beg you. This is the handwork of the devil. Please.
Be part of our economic growth. Do not destroy electricity power installations. Do not destroy government effort to provide electricity for all. Report any suspicious person found stealing or loitering around power installations to any security operatives close to you or to the nearest transmission company of Nigeria office.
This message is brought to you by the Transmission Company of Nigeria, TCN, transmitting electricity in the most efficient and effective manner.
The power circuit crew also spoke with Engineer Onolaja Olasho, the operator of the regeneration system machine known in the power industry as RSM.
I'm here for regeneration, the regen of this transformer oil. Okay. To remove the sludge, the water content, the ice on the transformer, and to give the transformer the energy to perform more active on the transformer. What this machine does is to remove the sludge, the icy content, and the water, and all the sludge that are present in the transformer, and to give it the electric thread to increase it. For example, that maybe it's 1 gig already, and if we increase it to 2 gig, 4 gig, or 5 gig. That's all.
While the RSM is connected to the power transformer for the regeneration process. Engineer Olasho monitors the process in the control section of the regeneration system vehicle.
The screen now shows the process of regeneration on the transformer. This, you can see this transformer that's outside here, 90 MVA. And this is the system, the software that controls the machine outside here. Now, this inlet pump that sucks the oil from the transformer through the inlet pump. It will hit the heater that will heat up the oil. Through, go to the filter one. The filter one will grab the internal particle that are inside. Then pass it to the column. This is the column. This is where the major work is done. That will remove the water, we grab the water, the sludge, then back to the pot. From the pot now, we now send it to the filter 2. While we grab the tiny particle, then pass to the vacuum bypass, vacuum chamber, and vacuum pump to the booster. Then we remove the escaping water going to the transformer. The process will continue every day, that the oil will be okay before we shut down for a period of 4 weeks minimum. The benefit of this regeneration of the transformer is, number one, is the last span of the transformer will increase, and the cake will increase again to perform the lower it is, but it will increase it to highest. And the last span, after this generation, the maximum they can regenerate on this transformer is 10 years, 15 years later.
Oh, well, that is it on this edition. Let's take the headlines again. Federal government leading more power sector cooperation, says Minister of Power, Engineer Bubakar D. Aliu. TCN Benin Disco strengthening ties on electricity supply services. The special report was on power transformer regeneration, which is a process to remove sludges and old oil from a power transformer to optimize its operation. TCN executed this recently at East 330 132 kV Oshobo substation in Osun State. The Transmission Company of Nigeria, TCN, always welcomes responses and inquiries through TCN YouTube channel, TCN_Nigeria. There are these other platforms to deliver your feedback. If you're on Facebook, it is Transmission Company of Nigeria, Twitter at TCN_Nigeria, Instagram TCN_Nigeria. You can also reach out by email message via affairs.public@tcn.org.ng. You can also learn more about TCN on its website, tcn.org.ng. Together, we can help TCN transmit electricity in the most efficient and effective manner. I am Amara Agogoisi. Top of the day to you.